What is a CODA?
A CODA is an acronym for Child of a Deaf Adult, and CODA for short. And so this hearing person grows up in a deaf family with deaf parents or deaf siblings, and basically they learned how to interact with the deaf, and we call them CODA. They're a member of our community.
Your movie, CODA, was so beautiful. It was funny because when my wife and I were watching the film, two things happened. First, with all of the, the big hand gestures, my wife said to me, "They look like an Italian family." And
And the last name Rossi is obviously Italian.
And then the second thing was, our son is 17, and so the story of your daughter wanting to leave home and be their own person really touched us, and so we spent a lot of the movie actually crying the second half.
When our movie came out, all these people that had seen it came up to me and said, "Oh, Troy, I cried so much and I felt so many emotions." And it's what is so beautiful about our story is it reminds parents when they're raising their children, one day it'll be time to let go. And that's an extremely hard part of parenting, to let go of your children. And some kids don't understand that, and they're just excited to get out in the real world. But then looking back, many of them are grateful for having their parents having let them go, because they were able to experience their personal journeys. And that's why our film was so important, especially during the pandemic, to remind people to cherish their families with all of these closures and isolation. And so CODA came out at the right time, and it felt like you could remember to cherish your family that you were on lockdown with. And there were so many people out there that were touched, and they never thought of a deaf perspective or a deaf family's perspective either. And there was plenty of hearing people all over the world that were quite oblivious to the deaf experience. So it's like a wake-up call. And that was what was missing, is people forgot about us, the deaf community, and then we managed to touch these audiences. So our film's message reached out all over the country and all over the world,